MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Bill Lee gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Carl Hicks. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hicks has a .280 batting average. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
To short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping up now, Mark Bailey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Now here it comes. Popped him up.
You got it. You got room. You got room.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
What's the play ball? 3 out. 3.
So in now for Chicago, Carl Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Walden will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates nothing. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Alvin Davis.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Popped him up. Hicks has a play. One down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just...
Three, out.
Standing in, Carl Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Play ball. Ball 4, takes the base. He's out. Out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. Out. He's out. 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 3.
Striding into the box, Carl Hicks.
The catcher, Carl Hicks.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Let's play ball.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mark Bailey.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Berry. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Hey, give yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Let's play ball. You're out. 3. He's out.
Stepping up to the plate, Carl Hicks. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Larkin, base runner at first with 1 out.
Ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
At the plate now, Bill Nicholson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
That's
Ball 2 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
The 2-0.
That's ball 3.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Come on, big guy, one time.
Ready with the 3-0. Runners off for second. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Let's go.
The center fielder, Billy.
Into the box, Billy Williams.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hey, let her rip one time.
And that misses, ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive, Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Number 27 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 27.
Wilson will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Here we go now, one at a time.
Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging.
Full four, take your base. Three.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Chicago Cubs led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Tom Seaver earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game. 3